Hey guys, I'm back again, and after my recent run of statues and videos in the last week or so, in my opinion I've saved the best till last. This is the Judge Death Sentence edition by Pop Culture Shock Collectibles. So a quick look at the box as usual, and you've got pictures of the regular edition of the statue on the box. And you can just tell it's the exclusive version by the sticker on the front there, which says Death Sentence Edition, and the edition size and number on the back, which is 125 pieces, this one being number 105. You've also got on the back of the box a little write-up about Judge Death, so if you're interested in reading that and finding out a bit more about the character, there you go, you can have a read of that. Okay, so let's move on to the statue. Okay, so here we are with the statue, and I've currently got him set up as the regular edition. So if you order this statue now, the exclusives sold out, and this is the one that you'll get if you get the regular. Just while he's doing a few rotations, I just want to tell you that the packaging on this statue was probably the best I've seen. You can tell by looking at it that it's a really fragile piece, some very thin arms and legs, fingernails, etc. But every single piece in the box was wrapped in tissue paper and then wrapped in protective foam. It was so well wrapped actually, it was a bit of a pain to get the pieces out. But everything come perfect, no damage whatsoever. So a really good job by Pop Culture Shock on that. And as you can see, it's a awesome looking piece. Even this regular looks amazing. The only problem with the regular is the exclusive come with so many different display options which are all amazing. It kind of makes it hard to settle for this one. But if you can get a regular and it's your only option, I'd still highly recommend it. Okay, let's go in for a closer look. Okay, so here we are. I'll start off by showing you the regular and then showing you all the exclusive parts. So this is the head that comes with the regular edition, the open-mouthed head, and it's amazingly well done. Looks really nice, really well painted, as is the whole statue. This is actually my favourite head, so if you do get the regular you're not really missing out on the other one, even though it's cool to have. So both heads come separate in the box. They're held on by really strong magnets. This piece on his shoulder is also separate. That's held on by a magnet, and as you can see, really nicely done. Looks like it's made of bronze. Looks really cool. And on his other shoulder, the bones are so nicely painted, as with the Shao Kahn statue which I reviewed the other day. They look like real bone. Really nicely done. Moving down to his hands, as you can see they're so intricate and well painted. The nails look like real nails. Paint job's really nice. They just look amazing, both of them. I mean, look at the detail on that. Incredible. Amazing that this didn't get damaged. So it's a testament to the packaging of this statue, I think. I love the way they've done all the wrinkles in his clothing and the way you can tell he's a skeleton underneath. Looks really cool. And his saggy ass at the back. All the small details on this are incredible. I mean, just down to the buckles there on his padding. Really nicely painted. I've done a video of the Judge Dredd statue and that was painted really well as well, and it's good to see that they've kept that standard up on this. Okay, moving down to the base, you've got the tombstone at the back there. Now I don't really know much about this character, but apparently he was originally Sidney Diaf, and then he died and become Judge Death, which is the significance of the tombstone. Love all the skulls at the bottom, again really nicely painted. And moving around to the side, you've got even more. I do love it when companies go to this extra detail that you're never going to see those on display, but they took the time and effort to include them on the back. Again, on his feet and his toenails, painted really nicely. It was a bit of a struggle to get this foot into the peg. It's just pegged on this foot, and it was pretty hard to get it down without a gap, and obviously being so thin I didn't want to put too much pressure on the legs, but eventually I got it down there and it looks fine. Okay, so that's the regular. Now I'm going to move on to all the exclusive parts, which are amazing. So bear with me one moment. Okay, so here we are with the exclusive head, and this is the grinning version, which, even though I prefer the other one, this is so well done. The paint job on his teeth, all yellowed and horrible, and they've given him such a good expression, it just looks menacing. And you can just see the eye sockets underneath his helmet. So yeah, really nice exclusive head. And then moving down to his arm, this is the first switch out arm you get, which is the Judge's helmet. Amazing detail on this. You can see the cracks in the visor where his fingernails are coming through. And at the back I think it's even better. You can see the damage and cracks there on the back of his helmet where his fingers are penetrating it. Really nicely done. Again, you're never going to see that on display, but they've taken the time and effort to include that. Really cool. Okay, so that's the first exclusive switch out arm and the exclusive head. Now we're going to move on to my favourite part, which is the decapitated gang member. Okay, so here we are with the final switch out part, and this is the decapitated head, and I think this looks incredible. Maybe a little bit gory for some people's tastes and collections, which may account for why this took so long to sell out. This was actually still available up until about a month ago. And I think once people started seeing in-hand pictures and seeing reviews, all of a sudden people wanted it, and it then sold out. But look at the detail on that, just absolutely amazing. And underneath you can see where his head's been cut clean off, and you can see his the top of his spine there. well, you know, where it joins his head and all the blood and gore underneath. I love it. I think that looks amazing, and this is how I'll be displaying it, but with the open-mouthed head. Although this head actually goes really well with it, it looks like he's laughing about what he's just done. And again, on the back of the head you can see where his fingers are penetrating his, well, penetrating his head at the back. Really, really cool. Okay, so that's the Judge Death Sentence edition, that's pretty hard to say, by Pop Culture Shock. And I've got to say, this is straight up there with my favourite statues. I think they've done an incredible job. I've never been so excited opening each piece of a statue. Just every piece as I opened it, I was just blown away. The paint job, the detail. I thought it would be hard to live up to their Judge Dredd, but they've pulled it off. What an amazing piece. Okay, so to finish off, I'm just going to place him next to Judge Dredd and do a size comparison for you. Okay, so here we are with the side by side and the size comparison with the Pepsi can. I just measured Death and he's just under 21 inches tall, and he looks amazing next to Judge Dredd. If I've got one slight criticism, and it's very petty, it's that the blue on Dredd and Death are slightly different. Don't know why they've done that, whether they've used a different painter or factory, but it's not an issue, but you would have thought they would use the same colour blue. And also it's strange that the helmets are different colours as well. Now, I don't read the comics, so there might be a reason why Death's got a black helmet and Judge Dredd's got a blue one. So if you know the reason for that, let me know. But that's taking nothing away from the statue, it's just incredible. And these two are right up there with my two favourites in my collection. Okay, so that's it for this video. My next one should be something a bit different. It's actually going to be a sculpture which I've had commissioned, and I hope to be picking that up in the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that one. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again soon.